No matter what happens in life, don't ever stop moving. Whether you're running, you slow down to a walk, or you're walking, you slow down to a crawl. Never stop. Don't ever let somebody tell you, oh, you need to take a break. Oh, you should stop. Oh, you should do this. Oh, you should do that. Well, hey, look, maybe they should do that. Right? Something I've learned in life is that it's going to keep going. You know what I mean? You literally keep waking up. And, well, those of us that are chosen to wake up, you know what I mean? So just that alone is the first sign that you shouldn't stop. You shouldn't give up because our creator isn't giving up on us. Not when he's literally putting breath in our body every second and he's waking us up every day. That in itself tells us that we still have a task, that we still have a duty, that we still have something to fulfill, that we still have a purpose and a role. Otherwise, why else are we waking up? You know what I mean? So don't let that be your opportunity to just be a waste of space. You know what I mean? Whether good days are bad, you're still here to go through it. And I feel like you need the bad to appreciate the good. You need the losses to appreciate the wins. You need those downs to appreciate the ups. You see what I'm saying? You need all that. You need everything that happens to you because it's all an experience. It's all a learning experience. I go through life and I let life happen. You know what I mean? I try my best not to stress or overthink or anything like that. Not saying that it doesn't happen, but I try to control what I can and I accept when I cannot change. I accept when I cannot control. Why? Because there's no sense in complaining or whining about it. If you sit there and whine about a situation, that doesn't stop it from happening. You know what I'm saying? That's not stopping it from occurring. All that you're doing is changing your perspective to focus on the problem. And like I said, I go through life, I let life happen, and I let experience teach me. Some lessons we get right away, some we don't. It is what it is. It's life, right? But the most important thing is that no matter what, you just never stop going because whether you learn the lesson or not, you have to continue going. You have to continue grinding. Why? Because Rome was not built in a day. And your dreams, goals, and aspirations are not valued or weighed by the amount of validation or the amount of opinions or second guesses that you get from other individuals. Every step forward, whether large or small, is still a step in the right direction. Every move you make, every win, every victory, every small little exciting thing that happens is another brick on this house, mansion, castle that you're trying to build. You understand? That's why it's important to never stop, never give up on yourself. Because the creator is not giving up on you if he's putting breath in your body and he's waking you up every day. Continue to stack your bricks. Continue to stack your wins. Continue to stack your steps. Continue to focus on the goal. Continue to focus on your health. Why? Because these are investments. Maybe not monetary investments, but these are investments nonetheless. These are things that when you plant, like a seed, you plant these seeds, you don't just forget about it, you still nurture it, you water it. And again, these are small, tiny steps that you're making towards the end goal, the end result. Think about like when you plant fruit. A lot of times you don't yield the result of that fruit, of that seeded fruit until later on. It could be a year later, months later, whatever the case may be. You're not going to see that result overnight. But a lot of us, we get so caught up in the problem, we get so caught up in today that we don't realize that we're planting seeds for tomorrow. You understand? We're planting these seeds for tomorrow. We're planting these seeds for another point in time in our life. We keep going, we keep pushing, we keep moving, and eventually we will start winning, and then we will keep winning. You start winning, then you keep winning, but that only happens if you start moving and keep moving. The pace of your movement does not matter. It's the fact that you're moving at all. So with that being said, if you stayed this long to the video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned. More content on the way. Till next time.